Imagine an app that makes learning languages feel like playing a video game, but instead of battling monsters, you're conquering your own laziness. That's Duolingo, a platform that's turned learning into something so fun that every single day, 34 million people log in to practice Spanish, Mandarin, or even Klingon. Yes, Klingon. The burning question is, how do they pull it off? The answer lies in gamification. Remember that little jolt of panic when you almost lost your streak of daily lessons? Yeah, they knew you'd feel that way. With limited lives, experience points, and shiny achievements lighting up your screen, Duolingo makes learning feel more like a puzzle game than a chore. And guess what? You want to keep playing. After all, who wants to break a 100-day streak over a Netflix binge? But it's not just about fun, it's a meticulously designed strategy. Every time you finish a lesson, you get a hit of dopamine, that feel-good hormone. And the app? It gives you a little nudge to keep you coming back. Friendly, or slightly passive-aggressive, notifications remind you that the little owl is cheering for you, or maybe judging you, depending on how you see it. Now, think about this. Why can something as simple as a point system turn a language app into a global phenomenon? Are we more driven by challenges and rewards than we'd like to admit? Or is the real magic in turning obligations into tiny daily wins? Speaking of daily wins, wait until you see what other platforms are doing to keep you hooked on your screens. Here's something downright genius about Duolingo's model. 91% of users don't pay a dime for the app. That's right, not a cent. Yet the company manages to monetize like a pro. How? With a revenue model as innovative as the gamification mechanics they've mastered. Enter Premium. Around 80% of their revenue comes from a small percentage of users who opt for the paid plan, $10 a month, to unlock exclusive features like offline lessons, personalized experiences, and of course, skipping those pesky ads between exercises. And speaking of ads, the remaining 9% of revenue comes from just that, sponsored breaks shown to free users. It's a model that ensures accessibility for the majority, while the minority sustains the operation. And this contrast, it's fascinating. How can a platform stay free for so many, yet rake in such impressive profits? It's not just about monetization, it's about creating value where at first glance, there seems to be none. The real question is, how far will users go to invest in premium? And what does this say about balancing free access with exclusivity in digital platforms? The story's still unfolding, with plenty of twists ahead. Now, if there's one thing that sets Duolingo apart, it's how they use artificial intelligence to take the user experience to the next level. This isn't an exaggeration. We're talking about algorithms processing data from a mind-blowing 13 billion exercises completed every week. And what do they do with all that data? They tweak, refine, and personalize. Take notifications, for example. These aren't your standard reminders that you swipe away. Thanks to AI, every message feels tailor-made for you, at the right time, in just the right tone. And this isn't guesswork. These finely tuned adjustments boosted retention by 3%. Doesn't sound like much? When you're dealing with millions of daily users, that 3% is massive. And there's more. A/B testing. Everything is tested, from the design of a screen to the order of questions in a lesson. Seriously, if you open the app today, you are impacted by a decision driven by data. It's an endless loop of optimization, ensuring the experience is as seamless as it is addictive. But here's the thought-provoking part. How far can personalization go? When does the line between helping and manipulating start to blur? This is a debate that's just getting started. Looking ahead, Duolingo is doubling down on a bold new initiative, Duolingo Max. With a premium subscription of $30 a month, they're rolling out a feature that promises to take language learning to a whole new level. How? AI-powered bots designed for practical conversations. Picture this, you're not just memorizing words or phrases, you're having full-on conversations, almost like you're in a private lesson. Questions, answers, real-time adjustments. It's like having a virtual tutor in your pocket, and all of it comes with the promise of being as dynamic as the games that made Duolingo famous. The goal? Not just boosting revenue, but also increasing retention and engagement among the most dedicated users. After all, if you're willing to shell out $30 a month, you're looking for something way more robust and personalized. The big question now is, will this strategy set a new standard for language learning, or will it alienate users accustomed to free access? Duolingo is betting there's a niche ready to embrace this idea, and the answers will unfold in the next chapters of this ever-evolving story.